Red wine. Say she drives from Newtown, Pennsylvania. Oh, taking a her boat. 001 July, released in Texas. So terrible. Side ready? Red side. On the books, all players. Toss up number following the Jordanian silver or fun. That is correct. Grade 2 for 6 points. Toss up number 2. During purges, this person is credited with actions in the Cimbrian War, which culminated in his victories at Aquae Sexte. Earlier, he defeated Jugurtha of Numidia. For the points, name this Roman general. Cincinnati. I will continue. Toss up number 3. Number 3. This novel and 2 books by Kurt Vonnegut were banned from school libraries by the Board of Strongsville City School Districts into Major Paris when questioning how major is correct. Theduric won the battle of the Unstruck. Salic law was codified by this monarch. Toss up 5 and then switch to Toss up. This woman wrote A New Conscience and an Ancient Evil, which inspired found the Juvenile Protective Association Institute. Is correct for 5. Golden with 4, Tanisha with 16, and everybody else gets to score. Thank you guys. What's number 6? This philosopher issued a document that became the founding charter of the Pugwash Conferences. This philosopher divided the title concept into ancient and calling for the end of nuclear weapons testing. For the points named as early analytic philosopher, collaborated with Alpha 3 points. Okay, the red one. That's number 7. In 1242, this former state. I'll continue. This state was governed by princes such as Alexander Net. Native Americans from this tribe helped rescue passengers from the city of Columbus, and, like the Nipmuc tribe, became the first Native American to graduate from Harvard University. Metcalf was unsure. Man briefly came out of retirement to end a Bulgar advance on Constantinople at the Battle of Melantis. During his military career, this general won the Battle of Adicima. That is the second. I will read more. Again? Yes. Incorrect. I'm looking for Flavius Belisarius. Belisarius. Let's go. Toss up number 10. A French translation of a work written by this thinker, his stepson, Henry Scott, wrote the work that was used to support the Eden Agreement. This thinker wrote the theory of moral sentiments, investigating mercantilism in a work. That is for 5 points. Score check, please. 10, -2, Tanisha 21, and everybody else gets to score. Sound good? Well done, everybody. So number 11. Right here. Except, yes, that was for 6 points. The Security and Liberty Law was repealed by this president, who abolished the death penalty with an act named for Minister of Justice Robert 5 points. Toss 13. This religion, again, that is the second mortuary. Haram II's murder of an early apostle, Bar Sizzin. This died from China as Nig. Incorrect. I was looking for Manichaeism. Manichaeism. So it was not the second. Green word of the conjunct. His eldest son died. Good buzz for 6. With Grant's Mohawk Warriors, Eli Carson led a force at continue on force at Chicopee. William Shepard worked with Benjamin Lincoln to put down for 6. Bowling with 4, each on 10 with 4, finish with 33, made off with 0, unmake with -2, and actually with 0. Remember, it was 40. According to Pausanias, this man founded the kingdom of the fire and instructing his wife. I'll continue. By instructing his wife, the plan heroic, to not put crimes in his 17. This man defeated Alan Keyes in a 2004 Senate election. Despite Keyes not being the state historian Michael Blescross was probably the smartest guy ever to become president. And this man was the first black editor of the Harvard Constitution. This monarch emerged victorious over Anya de Valence, Earl of Pembroke, at the Battle of Loudon Hill. John Clement III of Badenoch at Greyfriars Church led Clement V to execute as ruler of Scotland. Points name is King of Scots, defeated Edward II. It is for 4. This person is the namesake of the central business thing. No. In one project by this person, the Murray House was dismantled. 20 and then another project. During one conflict, this man's government signed the unratified Liberals and the Reform War Act. Is correct. Okay, at the end of question 20, I have Kaden with 16, Echen Wangzhou with 6, Sagan with -3, Bolin with 4, Echen 10 with 9, Finish with 33, Vedant with 5, Advik with -8, and Akshay with 0. So pretty much.
No, I just realized I wasn't always sure that makes sense.
We good old everyone. It is very impressive. It's your single in the finals, top 9 in the nation. Right? In this election year, a group of old Republicans supported a Georgia candidate finished in 3rd place. Prior to this election year, William in 5. Just as expected. Toss up 22. This empire saw an incorrect. Continue. That is the second. I will continue. Lithuania in a different golden or for 5. The first answer. I have it as say for 3. Scientists wrote the book To Live Longer and Be Later, which offered advice based on a lack of health. Glonalaton is the beta sheet. This scientist who developed the concept of orbital hybridization is the namesake of the scale for electrons. This leader was honored with the title Quaid E. Asa, was trained as a barrister at Lincoln's Inn. 14 points in X4. Because the second or 5. Can we go score check on quick? I know we've got to time. We need to go to yes, I have Eden with 26, Echen Wangzhou at 6, Sagan even out at 0, Bolin at 4, Echen 10 at 9, Tanisha 30. Soldiers involved in this event actually names a deep round granted 19 medals, though Kai Liddell, Jeff Burke, is correct for consequences to create a standard alphabet and the collapse of the League of Pizrin. Serbia. I'll continue. 27. Lawrence Walsh was appointed Caspar Pine. And that was for 6. 6. The Royal Commission on Chinese Immigration, which was followed by the institution of the Chinese Immigration Act. 5. And the Chinese head tax. Power in the wake of Pacific scandal. I know. Is correct. 5. St. James, and Gloria Day in Philadelphia. Colonists from this country is credited with bringing the rim about. Okay, score check out for 29. I have Katie with 31, Vig with -10, and Shay with -4. But as I said, we will break any ties, but congratulations again. Going to our last toss-up. Frederick Adolph Russell and William Phillips are included in a painting depicting the surrender of the Lucy General of this battle. And get it back and forth. Starting with Nicholas, we have Ludwig. For which we have Ishan Tan.